Live. Alright, cool. We have audio here, so that's fine. It's good enough. We're streaming. What's up on Facebook? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to go check out and see if Facebook's working. And then I'll check and see if YouTube's working and all that stuff real quick. I'm on a different platform. I don't know if I like it. It may be good, it may be bad. We'll see, I suppose. So let's go to content, live, and see if we're live right now. Let's just open my profile, put my stuff. Nope. Let's click this video, see if I can go and play it. Open that on YouTube, cancel. RF supply, click the live. Okay, what's up? Cool. So we see the live, that's working fine. Cool. YouTube land's working. Let's go to Facebook land. Let's check TikTok real quick. TikTok profile. I have no way of knowing whether the TikTok live is working. Let's click the live monitor. Bam. Let's get that bugger open at the same time. So now we can see the TikTok chat. Hey, what's up? How you doing, John? Hope you're doing well, man. So I'm gonna slide this over here. This is a this is a difficult task, man. I'm trying to get all the chats and everything lined up. What's up, gamer? How you doing, man? Ex-gamer. Hello, hello. There we go. Cool. So now I have every chat on here except for the TikTok chat, and that's perfectly fine. I've got that over here pulled up. All right, this is working out pretty well so far. So I'll just leave that right there. Set that as an overlay. What's up, Syria? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. What's up, Austin? Hope you're doing well. Big Joe. All right, so let's check over here. It's working. So audio's working there. All right, we're gonna move to this screen. Let me see if I can not knock nothing over. I got a little bit of a problem happening here. So we're doing some a little bit of work right here. I don't know if this is gonna be a smart decision. Actually, I know it's gonna be a terrible decision, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Like the old video, do it for the vine, do it for the live. That's what we're gonna do it for. Do it for the live. So I can't see TikTok, but whatever. What's up, Mitch? Hope you're doing well, man. All right. Let's I can't see Facebook, but I'm pretty sure Facebook's working just fine. Where's the other thing? Okay. Cicada. Cicada tried to get you. I'm so sorry. Cicada tried to eat you up. All right, so now I can take this and I can make this smaller, can I? No, I can't. I can move it down here, though. And I can click that. Can I make this smaller? Yeah, I can. That'll work. I won't be able to see as many chats, but I will be able to see who all's popping in there. All right, what's up, YouTube land? What's up, Facebook land? What's up, TikTok land? Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so how do I see who's in here on TikTok? It doesn't show me. Yeah, it just sees when people join in. All right, what's up, guys? All right, let's get to work. So we're going to set for this depth right here. How can I do that? So if I was to lock in a depth, how does that work? Can I loosen this up? Does that work? What does this do? Ooh, that might can set my depth. Scoot that down and see if this works. Sorry, we're trying to figure out this little homemade jig. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So this is the depth I want to be at. Something like that, right? So if we set this depth and we lock it right here, will that lock it in place? No, that doesn't lock it in place. That only makes it where that's the deepest it can go. It's still pretty cool, but definitely would be nice to be able to lock it where it's in like a downward position. so I don't have to hold it the whole time. But I can do this. That's cool. That's a set depth, and I don't have to worry about it going no deeper. So, it did a pretty good job, but I don't think it cut deep enough. So, we will see that here in just a moment. All right, appreciate you guys. If you guys get a chance, feel free to share the live and see what we're doing and check it out. I don't know how good the screen is on everything, but you can see me on the little screen right here, and you can see me working on the stuff on the other screen right there. Maybe it's cool, maybe it's not. I don't know if these things are on noise canceling. They are, so it shouldn't be crazy noisy, but I'll set them over there for now. You guys can still hear me, mostly. I don't think it'll be too bad. If I got closer, it would probably be better, but I gotta work. All right, so now we've got to see how this fits. It's not gonna work, of course, because we are entirely too much material we still gotta cut. So I think I'm gonna change my chuck or my bit out to something different, because that booger's getting hot anyway. This is a tungsten carbide tip, and what am I doing? This needs to go this way. Yeah, thank you. It's warm. Leave that over there to cool off. So let's grab another tip. This is not the best position for me to be in, but whatever. Okay. I have a whole drawer full of material I can use. I think it's going to be a weird one that I use. These right here. These do a good job at pulling a lot of material. They make weird strands, but luckily this is not fiberglass, so it won't be too bad. What do you guys think? You like? Hey, what's up, CC? Waving a hand, man. Trying to get some 7/8 done. I'm so ridiculously bad out of time right now. It's not funny, but we're trying to get some stuff accomplished anyway while I'm here working. Okay, so that should be locked into place. Hello, YouTube land. Hope you guys are doing well. Alright, so now we got to reset our depth for here. So we'll loosen this up right there. Slide that booger on down. We don't want to go any deeper than probably this right here. It should be fine. Alright, it's got our depth set. Now we just need to start pulling material and see how it works. Seems like it's pulling material okay, but this specific bottom is a little different than the other ones. I didn't notice that till just now. So this one has a tip that's not, it doesn't have a cut tip at the bottom. It's a blunt tip. I didn't notice that till just now. So that's what you get for not paying attention and it being late at night. Hey, you guys got any questions? Y'all feel free to ask. I am I've got to do this work anyway, so if you guys want to talk about anything, feel free to talk. I don't know. Like I said, I think this audio's doing all right. I'm going to flip you guys back on my shirt, and we'll see if it's better or worse. You guys give me some opinions if you think. Right, so we're clipped back on the shirt. I think it's going to be, I would say, worse audio, but we'll try it right there. I think the level's just going to be a little too high, but I don't know. And also, you guys are literally like right in my throat because you're hooked on my collar. Hey, Almir, waving a hand. LT1364, waving a hand. Hope you're doing well. Dog, hello, hello. Everybody who joined, hope you guys are doing well. Got some crew hanging out in YouTube land and everywhere else. All right, so I'm loosening this up so this thing can. Well, actually, I'm loosening it up for no reason. That was dumb. Go back down. Set that depth. No, that's just max depth will be right there. Probably something like maybe something like that. I don't know. I'll look at it in a minute. All right. We are making a split feed. Is what we're making actually. So it's kind of hard to explain what a split feed is without. Maybe I got one I can show you. Give me just 1 second. I made another one earlier. Not really earlier. It was a while back, a week ago or so. This is an example of a finished split feed right here. So this has got a split feed right here. It's got a connector on the base. This is a ridiculous application, but this allows you to run 1 5/8" coax. This coax right here, and allows you to have a connector that's sealed right here and go on to this position right here. And then you'll have a split feed that's sealed and protected from the weather. But that is an extreme application. Of course, you can use it with much smaller coaxes and things like that. In this case, it's going to be used with this coax that's right here. So it gives you a visual picture. So I'm doing what's called a connector-based split feed. It is, for all intents and purposes, something that I've come up with on my own. There's definitely some degree of creation in the past that has been made like this, but not nearly, not even close to the same, really, to be honest. It was completely different. But for argument's sake, there's something similar that's been made, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. Kind of, but for more protection, really, rather than more power. It keeps you safe. You don't have to worry about bad weather getting in your wire and things like that. Appreciate the follow. Thank you guys for following. Thank you guys for hopping in and checking out and seeing what's going on. It doesn't show me as much. I don't have my overlays on right now, so I can see who all follows and stuff. But it did show me on TikTok. Thank you, Jose. Appreciate that. Hello, 2.8 CRD, waving a hand. There we go. That's the material I want to see. We're pulling good material. We're as deep as we need to go. So the thing I dislike the most about this design that I'm doing right here, or this material pulling aspect I'm doing right here, is there's no way to do it clean. Waving a hand, Wildcat. Hope you're doing well, man. So we're just trying to clean some material off the bench a little bit. Again, I'm doing this for you guys. Normally I would be working over on another bench. And you guys can't see near as well when I'm over there. So I'm going through a little bit of extra work on my end so you guys can hang out with me while I'm working. It just means I have a lot more cleanup, then I'm going to have to blow all this crap off of me and everything else later. Alright, so I have lost my tester piece. Now I gotta find out where I set it. It's sitting right over here. Cool. So, more material to pull most of the way across the board. This side right here is pretty good, so I'll use it hopefully as my guide, and we'll line this up. Waving a hand, Scott. Hope you're doing well, man. We're working on some more 7/8. It's been about a nightmare here lately, but we're trying to get it finished up. I've got 2 pieces of 7/8 that I'm working on right now. Both pieces of 7/8 are near identical. So pretty much the same concept will apply for each one that I'm building. The split feeds will be slightly different between the two. Nice. All right. So this is a non-complete, of course. I've got a little bit more work to do. Split feed for a LC connector. So I'll have my center conductor here, and I'll have my shield coming off one of these. But this is how this sets up. It's going to be a little bit different on my other one right here. Hey, you have a good night too, Jose. I will do lives usually a little bit better timing than what they are right now, but thanks for the follow and thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you, man. So now, this one's going to be a little bit different in its design. So what's going to happen with this one is, one, I've got to cut some material, so that's just part of it. So it's going to go like this, and it's going to kind of be spaced up. So I'll have a split feed here, and this piece will be attached here. Virtually the same, no real difference between the two. It changes a little bit in how I cut, but that's pretty much it. So that'll be the 2 LC connector split feeds that I'll be doing, and that's how it'll be set up. Yeah, appreciate you, Scott, man. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys didn't watch, then I'd still be stuck here working on this stuff. So I do appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out for a bit. So this is one conductor right here. The other is going to be down here. I might need to cut this out just slightly. I think I might. No, I'm not going to cut it at all. So it'll be perfect. Cool. Put 2 connectors on this, and then I'll have this whole harness mostly finished. I've got a little bit more work to do. It's been about a nightmare. My whole freaking live has been broke, so I can't do anything on my lives. So I've still been working, but the lives is definitely putting a damper on this stuff. They're being a bit of a pain. Hopefully the stream is good. Looks like the CPU usage is tremendously better than Streamlabs. Hopefully the audio quality is good. What's up? Timothy waving a hand. Eric waving a hand. Everybody else hopping in on TikTok and YouTube and everything else. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so next step from here is going to be flattening out this terminal. I need to get some more pieces. These right here, I'm probably going to set up both my split feeds with these. I will probably talk to the customers and see what size terminal holes they want. I might just set up these to be drilled out. I don't know. Maybe I got the bigger terminal, so whatever. I will do the other end later. I'm not going to do it right away. Actually, no. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it at 3/8 is what I'll do it to. And then they can washer it. It'll be fine. So that'll cover everything. That or either I'll... Yeah, it's 3/8 right here. So there's my 3/8 terminals right there. Slightly larger hole. You can washer it down and put it on whatever you need, but you can also put it on big connections too, and do both. You have 2 options. Other way, you only have 1 option. Jeez, I've got about a really weird first world problem right now. I got about 100 and something foot of wire, probably about 140 foot of coax that's literally in my way of getting to a connection. So it's a very first world issue. I need this coax to be out of my way so I can get to more wire. Or more, in this case, it'd be ground strap. All right, let me cut this with my scissors as soon as I can find them. Right here. Choppy, choppy. The cool thing I like about that small camera is when I'm out of the shot on the big camera, you guys can at least hang out with me on the small one. So you can't see me perfectly right now, but as I'm kind of walking around and doing stuff, you can kind of see me moving around and doing work. I think that's pretty neat. Waving a hand from Arizona. Yeah, it is unfortunately, it's been warm here, but I don't think it's been nowhere near 101. Waving a hand, Get Low. Hope you're doing well, man. But it is, yeah, thanks for liking the live too. It is, I think, in the 80s probably right now. In my shop currently, that thing is a liar. It says it's 60 something in here. You lying like a dog. Over here, I guess near a little bit more hot test equipment, it is like 72. I don't know about this thing right now. It says like 65. I don't think it's 65. My AC set to 68 and it's still running, so I don't think that's true. So I'm gonna have to do something weird. Hey, what's up, Carolina kid? Heck yeah, man. Arizona. That's a good little while. You're over there. You know, I'm sure you probably already know. Tonopah, Arizona. Cool. So we got 2 Arizonas. Sweet, man. What was I gonna say? Let me see if I can move this camera down. It's not really ideal, but down here, I'm gonna be working on this. So just give me just a second to hit this thing with a hammer a few times. Mesa. We got 2 close Arizona, 1 transplant, one that's, I guess maybe that lives there. And both of y'all live there now, but one moved. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's great, man. I'm glad you're doing good there, Get Low, man. Waving a hand. Hey, have a good night. Appreciate you, Scott. You have a good one. I'm sorry I didn't see that right away. I'm trying to follow everybody's comments, too. I am figuring out this new platform. Whether it's good or not, you guys let me know. I don't know. So, if this sucks or this is a terrible quality stream, please just give me some feedback from the previous streams you've seen. Because I am, what is it? It's currently the 8th. I've got till the 24th to figure out a new streaming platform. Hey, what's up, Mark? Waving a hand. Appreciate you hopping in. Well, no, Mark's here and gone. See ya, Mark. What is it? Does it not let me see that? What does it let me see? Maybe it shows that. It shows us over here, but it doesn't show me. I don't know. I don't know how to see that on TikTok. Whatever. I'm not on the right TikTok thing, so whatever. It is what it is. So, but awesome. Heck yeah. Thanks, Get Low, man. Appreciate you the feedback for sure. It is great. 88 waving a hand. Whoever just hopped in. Hello, hello. YouTube land. You guys are popping off over there. YouTube is always great. There's a bunch of guys that hop in, but if you're looking for them to talk, you can kind of hold your breath because it really just depends on the day. Like some guys on TikTok, just on YouTube, just love to talk and will hop in there and have a lot of questions and things like that. And then other guys on YouTube, they will hang out all day, and that's perfectly fine with me. Doesn't hurt my feelings a bit. But won't say a word. I had like, I think it was a steady 70 or 80 people on YouTube, and that's a lot for a stream in general. Heck yeah, man, I sure will. Appreciate you, Carolina Kid, man. Thanks for hopping in for sure. If you got to run, I understand, but yeah, it was a pleasure for sure. Glad to hear from you. Okay, I got these two. That was dumb. Whatever, I'll do it anyway. So that was not exactly what I wanted to do right now. I think I will just ignore that, and I'm gonna redo this anyway because I can use those for a bunch of things. So I'm going to get an idea of how tall I need to make this, somewhere along the lines of that. So if I folded this over, that'll be fine. So I'll cut this right here, and that's about how long that will be. So now, from here, I need to picture this being on this. Nope, not long enough. That'll be fine. I'm not worried about that. So put it on here, and then put this. Yeah, that's pretty awesome to hear that the stream's doing good, because I was definitely concerned starting a whole nother platform again, literally. Like I don't know what to say, guys, but this is not to be rude, but if it was for the platforms, I would not continue streaming. Or doing these lives, but for you guys, I will continue doing them because you guys are worth it. You guys are worth the effort, and that's just my opinion. To be honest, that would be what I believe. So let me cut another piece of braid real quick, so I have what I need. That one's not quite long enough for what I need to do here. So I'll set that scrap over there. I'll cut one more piece. But yeah, if I didn't care about streaming and stuff like that, or I didn't like you guys as much as I do, I would not be doing this crap. But I mean, it's just hard to see like part of a hobby die because nobody's doing anything to try to keep it going. So it's kind of a big time thing for me to share quite a bit of this technical stuff, and then quite a bit of the simple stuff, and then hopefully, if possible, gather some interest back into the RF field. Because, I mean, let's be honest, if we leave it the way it is, I mean, people are going to be distracted and do other stuff and find other things to be interested in. Oh, I didn't move the camera, but that's a good thing I didn't, because I got to hit this thing with a hammer again. All I'm doing is flattening this terminal out. We're not doing nothing special. We could get a large press and press it into place, but it is what it is. I'm using a hammer because that's what I got. I don't have this big fancy shop. I mean, I have some stuff you guys won't have, and eventually I'll have a lathe and things like that. But that'll be on the more technical things that I don't really expect you guys to try to copy. I do simple things in my videos, like the split feeds I sell. Sorry, I sell those. If somebody wants to copy me from me showing how to build them, so be it. It is what it is. I would really prefer they didn't, but it's part of it. But putting the connectors on the wire, I'll always keep that to simple hand tools only. So you guys can go to the hardware store, your local Home Depot or Lowe's, or wherever you're going to go, and you will have the opportunity to be able to do the same things that I do in these videos. So let's move this up, over, and back over here. This little mini drill press can go away. We don't need it anymore for this part of the build. Oh, go over there. What is that? I know what that is. And now. What's up, Aubrey? And whoever else hops the lives. Hello, hello, YouTube land. Hello, what is it? Twitch land, TikTok land. Hope you guys are all doing well. So, I can't do this one yet. I got to do the bottom one first. So, here's the most difficult aspect about. No, it's actually not difficult. This one's going to be easy. I love it when stuff works out easy. This makes my life so much better. But, so we're going to get some hardware. And I can do it right here. And now I just need to do a small countersink back here. And that will be what I need. So that'll be pretty sweet. Let's find the hardware that we want. That's going to be over here in my brass section. So I have some brass tools and some brass bits. Not really tools, I guess. I mean nuts and bolts and things like that. Thingamajigs and thingamabobs and doohickeys and all that stuff, right? So now we got to find the nut that goes on the back side of this. If we don't, then I'll have to change. This is all just too small. This hardware is good, but that hardware won't be good for what I'm doing. I've got a I've got a tool for that. All right, what's up, Jimmy? Hey, what's up, Rudy? Hope you're doing well, man. I've got to get better at responding to people, but hello, hope you're doing well, Rudy. I haven't quite figured out this. What is it telling me in the corner there? Maybe the time that it is in your local time zone? Is that what it's showing me? No, it's got weird times over there. I don't know. That's a weird timestamp. All right, so obviously we know it's not going to be the 1/4 inch thread. It's going to be, where is my 10? 1024. I don't have a 12. That's very unfortunate. It's because that would be what I would assume it would be. Let's just check 1/4 by 28. It is not 1/4 by 28. It is not 1/4 by 20. That is incorrect. Let's check a metric thread. M6 by 1. And that is going to be a pain in the freaking neck to find. Is that correct, though? That threaded all the way down. Let's see if it lines up on the threads. See if they sit perfect. Okay. That's why I have this thread tool. This is like, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks on Amazon and eBay or whatever. So look it up. This is like a thread. I forgot what the heck it's called. Like a thread set or something. It allows you to see what the male and female threads are and test your threads out. I got 2 sets. That one's the one that's got the most amounts on it. So now I've got to get this right here. This one should be the metric. Oh gosh. Yep, this is the metric. Unfortunately, I won't have brass on this, but I will cut this down so that it won't matter. Alright, what size are we going to be? Let's look for M6. M6 by 1, there's 12 up there. We need not cap screws, but we need the nuts. M7, M6, M6 over here. I don't think this thing has glitched up or messed up at all, nor has it went over 6% of CPU usage. So that's pretty freaking awesome. So yeah, you guys give me some feedback. YouTube land, TikTok land, Facebook land, let me know. Thank you for your feedback, Get Low. I do appreciate it for sure. What's up, Kenny? Hope you're doing well. Hopping in the stream, seeing what's going on. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, calling people out right when they join, but whatever. It just shows up on my screen, so I say hello. That's all I see. Morning, Waving Hand Clark. We are about to be hitting the sack here shortly, but we've got to get some more stuff accomplished before that happens. So I'm going to be doing this. So that'll cover that. Let's measure it with my... I'll have to turn that thing off in a minute. Try not to forget that thing's on. I want to hear that thing running all day. Too freaking long. Wait. Oh, Postman made this for me. If you guys didn't get to see this one right here. And then Cletus made... Wait. This one right here, he just made it for craps and grins. He did this before Postman started making them. And he's like, I made you something. It ain't worth nothing. I'm like, give it to me. I like it. And then Cletus made me this one back over here. It says D-Wins RF Supply. Figure I might as well tell you about those things. I don't know if Cletus is still doing a whole lot of the graphics and stuff, but he did a great job when he was doing them for sure. He also made my hats, the D-Wins RF Supply hats. I've got somebody else making the shirts, but yeah, I got new shirts in right now. D-Wins RF Supply right there. But yeah, we'll have, if you guys make it to Joliet, then I will, I think it's going to be like two or three shirts, maybe 2 hats or something like that. Whatever I can fit in the carry-on, I will be giving those things away. If you guys can meet me in Joliet, that's going to be right outside of Chicago. The next event after that, I don't know. I'm going to be in, it's not Ronda, North Carolina. I need to go back and look at the city. It was Ronda, but now it's somewhere else. But I'll be somewhere in North Carolina in August. I may be in Cleveland, Ohio if I can make it. We'll see how that goes. And then I don't know where else. Other places if we go there. I was gonna try to make it to Pennsylvania this year, but unfortunately, BA, the main host of the event, decided to announce it very, very late, last minute, and I was not granted approval to go on a last minute event, especially when I have so many others already planned, on camera and off camera. I've been, let's just say I've been traveling a lot. Okay, that is fine, locked into place. I need to go ahead and solder this into place here and solder this one into place here. So that looks like it'll work out good. I have no complaints. I'm gonna cut out a little indent here. I could use that other tool for that. That'd be fine. I don't think it'd be a big deal. So let's line it up. Let's put a mark on it. So where's the Sharpie at? Sharpie. Gotta stay inside the lines the best I can. And we'll see how that works out. Hello, Dr. Lynn and whoever else is in here. What's up, Adam? Go to bed, man. Or maybe get to work, I guess. I don't know which one you're going to be doing. But I've got to go to bed here sometime super soon. But I've also got to get this work done. It's just unfortunate the way it's worked out. The stream has been messing up. It's been driving me nuts. And I've just been trying to power through it. So we'll see what happens. Is there a better way to do this? Yeah. Could I get a drill bit? Yeah. The main issue I have with a drill bit is it cuts a beveled angle at a whatever 19 degrees, whatever the heck a drill bit's cut to. And I always have to cut deeper than what I want to. So it just gets on my nerves. Again, I'm making a messy bench for you guys. This is so you guys can hang out and see what's going on. Coffee just got home from work. Get some rest then. Geez, soon enough. If you ever get a chance, or if you get a chance. That's what we're gonna be working on soon. I'll be working on the 99 Express. Where did I put that piece at? Dang it. All right, we're on the D-Win scavenger hunt again. I found it. So close, but no cigar. We got to go a little bit wider. We do want to go outside of those lines, except for this one dot on the right. So we'll go outside and exceed the point of this line. And we'll probably set the depth for, yeah, I'll set that down. That's fine. If I need to go deeper, I'll go deeper later. But that's not straight. I'll cut her straighter. That was not perfectly straight, but that last cut was an accident, really. Okay, turn the camera a little bit more towards the workpiece so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hello, Georgino, waving a hand. What's up, Bob? Hope you're doing well. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. It will not hurt my feelings at all. So we're gonna go a little bit deeper in the middle. Set that depth for just a little bit more. Something like that. Nah, that's probably too much, but that'll be all right. We'll figure it out. So, oh, that was close, but not right. That's not gonna work. I know it's not gonna work, not like that. That's better. See if this bottoms out. We are making a connector-based split feed for, where did the wire go? Okay, for this wire right here. So I'm building, wait. Throw that under the bench so it holds in place. This is some 7/8 hardline, and I'm building a custom connector-based split feed for it. So what that does is allows me to go to a connector that is sealed to a split feed that is not sealed. And I don't have to worry about sealing the outside connector. So that's the goal. This is what we're doing. We're working on some coaxial connectors, and I'm building a custom velocity factor cut harness for a mono-banded frequency. I can do multi-banded stuff. You'll just have to have a tuner in line, but if you do have a specified mono-banded setup, I can set it for any frequency. Doesn't matter the frequency, just matters the fact that I do it. So, alrighty. So let's since this is done, not done, but well underway. What's up, 178? Hope you're doing well, man. I am trying to look at all portions of the live and see these chats together. But I'm not doing extremely well at it, but I'm doing okay. I'm trying to get used to these new chats. What's up, 454? Waving a hand, man. It says you popped in here on TikTok, so I don't know if it says you did or not. I don't know if you actually did or not, but what's up? Hope you're doing well, man. All right, we're working on a split feed for 7/8. This is going to be a 7/16, an LC split feed, not a 7/16 DIN. I showed you guys a 7/16 DIN earlier. Now we are actually done with this press, so I'm going to move it out of the way. Yeah, I've got a few slugs over here, and I guess if you wanted to see the bird collection, it will be back there. All the bird there. Unfortunately, I really don't want to move the camera, but I'm going to just for the video. Bird, bird, bird. And then all the bird over there. Yeah, just a few birds in the collection. And then, of course, I've got, I guess I'll do it, whatever. All that is bird rat gear over there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more bird rat gear pieces over there that I do not have room for over here right now. So, yeah. And I've got small, let's get my, oh man, I guess I'm missing my 5-watt now. So I got my small slugs right here. I've got some new old stock slugs that I pulled out of the packaging right here from May of 1986. So that was a really cool find right there. And then I've got a new slug still in the right here from 86 right here on this one. And this one's going to be, well, a 60 kW slug. So I cut one of them out, left the other one in. I thought it was pretty cool. Then of course I've got movements galore. I think I've got about 20 movements right now, or 15 movements, something like that. And then, oh yeah, I gotta show you let's put them side by side, might as well. Whatever, I'll show you a different frequency. So, I got from 10 watts to just a few more watts right there. So, I have got most slug configurations that people would need for most applications. I don't know if I have all of it, but I do have quite a few. And another slug over there for a whole nother frequency set. I don't know if that's focusing, but whatever. We will move along. I don't know. I don't know if I have one or not. I'll have to look through my stock. Let me go here. I have dummy loads. I've got, I guess, where's the other one? I got a 1,000-watt dummy load. I've got a couple more 5,000-watt dummy loads. I've got an 80,000-watt bird dummy load. All kinds of stuff. Here's a rare bird right here. I'm off on a tangent, guys. I need to quit. There's a custom bird right there. It's got 2 movements in one. It's got reflected movement and the forward power movement. And it's got a dual line section in the back. That's a pretty neat one right there. This is kind of nostalgic for me, at least. All right. Aha, okay. I'd like to see a picture of it. I'm not sure if I've seen one before or not. I may have one, I may not. I don't think so. Images. I don't know. If you got a picture, send it to me. It'd be pretty cool to see, even if I haven't, even if I got one or don't. All right, so I need to move this and get back to work. Sorry, I'm just getting a little distracted here. All right. Bird's fun. I like bird stuff. I've got entirely too much of it. You guys need to buy some of it from me, so I don't have so much. Got an old, you guys, I guess you guys didn't see it over there. That's right over here. That's a bird spectrum analyzer right there. It's a Signal Hawk. And then of course a digital bird right there, another digital bird right there. The calibration elements for the 4410s. I've got 10, I don't know if you can see it over there. The 10 kW coupler, and then several more 1 kW couplers for the 4421s. All right. And I don't mind the distraction, to be honest. It's kind of fun to show to kind of let you guys see some of this stuff, because it's kind of wild. I'll get into the high voltage stuff, and we'll talk about the high voltage stuff, and I'll show you some 40 kV wire, some 25 kV wire, and some 30 kV connectors and stuff like that. That's what it's all about. It's fun. I enjoy it. I would say far less of a distraction, more of like maybe a distraction, but a happy distraction. Let's say it that way. It's not unwelcome. Let's say it that way. Because I like the interaction. It's fun. It's enjoyable. I appreciate you guys being interested in this stuff, because that's literally why I make these videos, to try to keep this stuff alive. Really, it's not every aspect of the RF world is dying, but there's a lot of them. So I do the best I can to try to make sure you guys can see what's happening and maybe find some interest in this stuff. Sure, you can always message this page. That is a rare bird also. And keep in mind it does have a dual line section and a double meter movement. But I don't know. I may just message me on this page, or just check with me anytime. I don't have it listed on the website right now, but the website is dwinsrfsupply.com. You guys can see what I got over there. I would say about a quarter of what I have, or maybe even an eighth of what I have, is listed right there. At some point in time, I will catch up and list the rest of the stuff there, but that's just part of it. Appreciate the follow. Thank you, man. Are all the bird line sections the same? Can they all be used for like a mono bedded for 11 meter? Yeah, sure, you can. Not really all of them. Let's not say that. There is definitely what's called a directional coupler made by Bird that will not be used. That's for a specific frequency, and it's not designed for all mode. But any slug-based bird that you get set up with will have the option to change the elements. And when you change the elements, you can change the frequency that it's operating at. So most all slugs, in pretty much a universal standpoint, not slugs, but all line sections, can be used for any frequency, not just one specific frequency. So yes, the answer is yes. Oh no, I don't like that. Get out of the way. That's frustrating. Just enough to make it look ugly. All right. Yeah, digging the Dremel on a press. Yeah, Dremel's pretty cool, man. That's a cool little setup. Sorry I didn't see your comment. I'm currently trying to figure out how to manage my eyeballs to look at the YouTube, the TikTok, and the Facebook. Well, really, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch are all in one place, and then TikTok's in another place. And TikTok is taking up a little bit more of my screen than other stuff is. So it's distracting me some. I'm neglecting you over there on Facebook. YouTube land's neglecting me over there. You got 21 of you guys hanging out, and you guys ain't saying nothing. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the video and liking what's going on. But if you guys feel like asking any questions, please feel free. It's pretty cool though. I've got some degree of a following in like Saudi Arabia and Denmark and Norway and stuff. So it's pretty cool to see all the different countries of the world finding RF interesting. Now, I've met all sorts of people and talked to all sorts of people on here. Copy the good looking split feed. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the accolades there. So let's go ahead and put this end on real quick. I'm trying to do this while it's hot, and it's kind of dumb, but I'm doing it anyway. Whee. I gotta find my needle nose. Heat has transferred just a little bit too much through this. Obviously, I just had a torch on it, so understand. Don't do as I'm doing. Do as I say, maybe. Do as I say, not do as I do. Only the reason I'm doing this right now is because I'm in a bit of a rush so that I can have a good schedule for tomorrow, because whatever I do today affects tomorrow, unfortunately. So I don't know if that's the best angle. Maybe I can move the camera back over this way a little bit, and then we'll move this big vise out of the way now. Ooh, that was kind of hot. Not that bad. I'm used to touching things that are super hot, so it doesn't get me too much unless it's just 500 degrees plus. I'm gonna leave that other wire down below here so it's out of my way. It's nice to show you guys the size wire we're working on, but I think you guys have seen that wire for long enough, so I'll leave it down there. This little Walmart special, I don't know what the heck it's called, Pocket Vac, as seen on TV crap. It works. I ain't got no complaints. It's doing the job. So if you need a quick little piece, I'm using it as a blower. Of course, I could use it as a vacuum and vacuum up all this crap, and it picks it up in this little section. But I use it mainly for the blower section. Yeah, sure, I could vacuum all this stuff up, but then I got to clean a filter and all kinds of other stuff. So I just blow it off the bench most of the time. Maybe something else out there exists that's better. I am currently not interested in looking at it at the moment. I'm happy with the solution I got so far. So we're gonna do this. Yeah. So now I've got to set up the perfect little stand to hit at the perfect height, and that just worked. Great. Excellent news. What's up, Rod? Waving a hand, man. Hello, hello. Hello, Footy. Hello, Wildcat. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for saying hello on YouTube land. Hopefully the video is pretty good for you guys over there on YouTube. But waving a hand, guys. At some point in time, I'll try to put my overlays back on here so I can see you guys' comments and stuff. Or like when you guys interact and stuff, like the stream and follow and stuff. I do appreciate that, and it's absolutely, I mean, I guess it's a really good thing, because you guys can see more videos and it kind of spreads it to more people. So if you guys like what you see enough, then please feel free to follow. If not, or follow or subscribe. If it's not good enough, just like the video, and hopefully you'll be around for another one and watch some more, and then maybe decide you like it then. I'm not one to kind of force people to do something they don't want to do, so I do appreciate it, and thank you guys for watching regardless. I'm still working. It'll be a few more minutes before I call it quits. But I just wanted to say that as just a general disclaimer. Thank you guys. I do appreciate you guys, seriously. All right, so now I'm going to do something that I forgot to do, which is not super important, but we want to make sure we don't have no problems. I'll do that again in a minute. I'll leave it sitting there for now. So now I need to figure out how to do this. Whatever. There we go. Just trying to keep this piece balanced a little bit better. It's kind of odd doing that, but I need a deeper material. But maybe it'll stay a little bit wet in there and do what I need it to do. There we go. Now, this connection, I'm going to tell you up front, I'm going to say it loudly. You cannot hang on this like it's a set of monkey bars. It's soldered in place. Yes, it's going to be a very good electrical connection, but you cannot snatch on this and jerk it off because it will snatch the whole center pin out. That's not what this is designed for. It is not a mechanical connection. It is a very electrical connection. It's designed for good electrical contact and very low impedance transformation. It's trying to have uniform impedance flowing through the wire. But, saying that again, like I said, it is not made, nor is it designed for you to jerk on it. So, me setting this up and putting it together, you're like, oh yeah, that's kind of a weak connection. Well, it's not designed to be super strong. So, I don't know how to stress that enough. Alright, locked into place, nice and tight. This right here will move with the wire, the center conductor right here. So as this rotates, it's because the center conductor is actually rotating along with it. This is what's called an LC connector. It is used commonly in the military. So I will show you the connection, how that hooks up. So it is a, I would say in most fields, it is a relatively obsolete connector. It's not used extremely commonly. Even in the military, they've moved over to what's called an EIA for the most part. But yeah, this LC was a super common connector in the military for a long time. But yeah, that's how it connects, just like that. Then it'll screw on right here, all the way on until she locks down. This is not the only split feed I build. This customer just specifically wanted an LC split feed. So that is an LC connector. That will be run up. I'm going to cut this where it's even. Oi, oi, oi. Pull this to the middle, pull this to the middle, something like that. That'll be fine. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but we're going to cut it a little bit closer. So chop that. Wait, off right there. That's unfortunate, but whatever. Get off my lap. I generally try not to drop copper, just because if you don't watch it, it'll embed in your clothes and stuff. But yeah, I'll go ahead and chop that. All right, so now I'm going to put two connectors on this. This will be the split feed for this connection right here. I'm going to cut this straighter than that. That needs to cut off right there. We're cutting that much. Talked to a few engineers about this. It is not critical, me being as particular as what I am right now, but it's definitely appreciated by some. All right, so yeah, this is, like I said, a LC connector. I've got another connector, another split feed over here I can show you guys. I've done 1 5/8 split feeds. I've done 7/8 split feeds. I've done 7/16 DIN split feeds. I have done, I don't have any available right now to show you guys, but I will pull one out right here. I've done regular UHF for PL259 split feeds. But yeah, that's all the different split feeds that I do. I didn't show you all of them because obviously they're not all built right here, but they are on the videos on this channel. So if you guys check it on, I think TikTok probably doesn't have as much content. I maybe need to upload some more short form content on that so you guys can see some of the split feeds I built. But YouTube definitely has the old lives saved. Facebook is starting to delete them. I think on the 13th of July, they're going to delete all of my old lives. Anything older than 90 days is going to be gone. Unfortunate, but I have them all, most all of them saved. I don't know if I got them all saved, but I got most all of them saved. And whatever, I'll just keep making new content. So be it. All right, holy YouTube land, you guys are cool, man, but I can't stay on any longer. All right, so I've got to do 2 more connectors on this. When I do these 2 more connectors, this will be finished and complete. I've got to finish up 1 other connector on this whole harness, and this harness is ready to go. And then I'm going to build another one exactly like it. So that's what we're working on. Hello on the little camera. I keep forgetting oh, you guys can see me on that one. Like I said, plenty more work to do, lots of stuff to do. But thank you for the 50 guys that's hanging out over there on YouTube lands, not saying nothing. Thanks for the you guys over there on TikTok, waving a hand, man. Hope you guys are doing great. If you guys feel like it, please feel free to follow, like the live, like these videos. It will hopefully put it back in your videos more often. You can see what's going on. But yeah, we're going to call it a night. I've got more to do, but I'm going to call it a night, and this will be it. I've got a long day tomorrow, and then we will be back out tomorrow evening and working on this stuff some more. Catch you guys later. See you, Wildcat. See you, Bob. See you, everybody else hanging out. RL waving hand. First I was like, oh, fly typing. I guess I'm cool. Then I see doing RF stuff. Yeah, heck yeah, man. Appreciate you, Beef Chicken. Hope you're doing well, man. Feel free to, like I said, like the video, subscribe if you want to. And I do these videos all the time. You guys can see more of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed what you guys got to see today. And we will do more videos later. See you on the little camera, and then I will zoom out a little bit and let you guys see me on the big camera. What's up? See y'all. Like I said, this is 7/8 coax, but we're calling it a night. See y'all. I don't know how this stream is going to stop, so we'll see how it goes. What else did you guys get? Good night, good night. See ya. Appreciate y'all. We're going to call it over here and see if this button right here works. And hey, Greg, thanks for liking the stream. It just popped up on the thingy right there. All right,